Hello there, fellow humans, and there are some updates about World of Tanks Blitz Reforged, and don't worry, I'm just using this video to test some OBS settings. I don't actually care about this game anymore. So, here's the thing. Obviously, everybody pretty much disliked the way Wargaming made Reforged. They've spent a lot of time to essentially produce garbage. So now Wargaming essentially was forced to concede to the community, and they have, by removing the commander system for Alta Test 3 for Reforged and returning to the old usual crew system. So congratulations, Wargaming, you've wasted possibly thousands of euros of development time to make something that nobody wanted, and now you have to revert back to the way it was anyway. Another good thing about this is that the XP that you've accumulated that goes over, like if you have level 7 here, this 9.3 million can be converted to gold. Now, obviously, we know how much of Wargaming announcement is worth, where they, first of all, when they announced that, no, if you don't have a vehicle purchased, you will not have it in Reforged, all of a sudden, you did have it if you have it researched but not bought. Who knows? So everything Wargaming says is only worth as much as what happens when they actually do it. So take this with a bit of caution. However, the crew system essentially goes back to the old ways. Obviously, there are going to be some changes to it. We'll get into details once that is available in Ultra Tests. However, Wargaming essentially has conceded another point here, which basically tells me that they're sort of internally panicking, because if we look at the player numbers of Blitz since the announcement of Reforged, we can see that it's been going downhill quite badly, so this might be an attempt to rescue some of that back. Is the crew system gonna save Reforged? Probably not, because here's the thing. It is a good thing that Wargaming is going back to the way things are supposed to be, but it doesn't really fill me with confidence that Wargaming even tried to do things like the commanders, like the sets, like the steel currency. It still pretty much shows that Wargaming essentially will not learn unless forced. So in this case, it's great that they reverted it. It's bad that they had to do it in the first place. So obviously, I do hope that the extra XP gets converted to gold, because I don't spend any money on this game anymore, and it would be kind of nice to have some extra gold for these 52, 49, 9 million, and stuff like that right there. And these perks, obviously, there can be some changes to the perks, and there probably will be changes to the perks. However, overall, I think it's a good thing that we're going back to this system, because it's just better. And they probably just gave up with the commanders because the initial reaction was so negative that everybody just hated it entirely. But nonetheless, there is another thing that is in the game that I haven't made a video about, because it's an auction, right? And if we look at this, these aren't special prices. I mean, like the Cobra is a meme tank, whatever. But 17.5 here, 5.5 for the Kari is pretty good, but the Kari is not good, so good price, bad tank. But then again, 20k for a 777. These are just usual prices. Like, I don't have no idea why the Karo sold out for 20k. It's not that good. I have no idea why the Area Concept sold out. It's not really worth it. But you can see a lot of these tanks don't even sell out, so they're not good prices. It's not a good auction. And the ones that are here right now as well, I mean, it's a Senlac for 8.5, and it's just not good. So I'm probably not going to cover this auction any further unless there's a really good deal in it. But essentially, it's not worth it, because Wargaming just keeps doing the same things over and over again. They run out of ideas, right? Instead of doing special events, instead of doing something that is actually good, they just bring back things they already did and then make them gradually worse. Like, again, with this event, it's just literally just a reskinned Christmas event. Hey, look, it has cats now. We gotta appreciate Wargaming for essentially reverting the crew system, but you still have to answer the question of, why did they think they could get away with those changes in the first place?